What if your biggest enemy is not failure, but laziness? And what if the only thing standing between you and success is you? There was a boy named Ian. Ian was ambitious, very ambitious. He wanted success. He wanted money. He wanted freedom. He wanted to prove everyone wrong. Every night before sleeping, he imagined his future. He saw himself rich, confident, respected. But there was one problem, a big one. He was lazy, not stupid, not untalented, just lazy, and that was slowly destroying him. Every night he said, "Tomorrow I will change." Tomorrow came. The alarm rang at 6 a.m. He opened his eyes. For a few seconds, he felt powerful. "This is it," he whispered. "Today I start." But then, his bed felt warm. His room felt cold. His body felt heavy. "Just 5 more minutes," he said. 5 minutes became 30. 30 became an hour. And just like that, another day was gone. Have you ever done that? Promised yourself change, but chose comfort instead? Ian did this every day. He watched motivational videos. He wrote goals in a notebook. He planned his future again and again. But he never started. He loved dreaming, but he hated doing. And that is dangerous, because dreams without action become regret. One afternoon, Ian met his old school friend Zaid. Zaid used to be average, nothing special. But today, he looked different, confident, sharp, focused. They talked. Ian asked what changed. Zaid smiled and said something simple. "I stopped waiting for motivation." That sentence hit Ian hard. Stopped waiting for motivation? What did that even mean? That night, Ian couldn't sleep. For the first time, he felt scared. Not of failure, but of staying the same. He imagined himself 5 years later. Still lazy, still dreaming, still saying tomorrow. That image hurt, really hurt. And then something strange happened. For the first time, he asked himself a real question. What if I am the problem? Silence filled the room. No excuses, no blaming others, no blaming luck, just truth. He was ambitious, but he was also comfortable, and comfort was winning. The next morning, the alarm rang again at 6 a.m. This time felt different. Why? Because now he knew something. If he pressed snooze again, nothing would change. If he got up, everything could change. His heart was beating fast. His mind was fighting. One voice said, "Sleep." Another voice said, "Get up." This was the real battle. Not outside, inside. He closed his eyes. For a second, it felt easier to quit. And then, he remembered Zaid's words. "I stopped waiting for motivation." The alarm was still ringing. His finger moved toward the phone. What would he choose? Comfort or change? The alarm was still ringing. His finger was on the screen. One tap, and he could go back to sleep. Easy, comfortable, normal. But something inside him felt different. Last night, he saw his future. Not the dream version, the real one. 5 years later, still saying, "I will start tomorrow." Still watching others win. Still stuck. That image scared him. So instead of pressing snooze, he sat up. That's it. No motivation. No loud music. No dramatic speech. He just sat up. And sometimes, that is enough. Have you noticed something? The battle is never outside. It is inside your head. His mind was still whispering, "Sleep. You deserve rest." But another voice was stronger. "If not today, then when?" He stood up. His legs felt heavy. His eyes were sleepy. But he did not go back. He washed his face. Cold water. It shocked him awake. He looked at himself in the mirror. For the first time, he did not see a lazy boy. He saw someone fighting. Small fight, but real. He made his bed. Small action. Very small, but it felt powerful. Why? Because lazy people don't make their bed. Disciplined people do. Then he sat at his desk. Now what? His old habit was to open his phone. Scroll, scroll, scroll. But today, he turned the phone upside down and opened his notebook instead. Just 20 minutes, he told himself. Not 2 hours, not a perfect routine, just 20 minutes of focused work. Can 20 minutes change a life? Maybe not, but 20 minutes every day, that is different. He started working. The first 5 minutes were hard. His brain wanted distraction. His body wanted comfort. But he stayed. Minute 10 felt easier. Minute 15 felt better. Minute 20, he felt proud. Not rich, not successful, just proud. And that feeling was new, very new. The next day was harder. His mind said, "You did good yesterday. You can relax today." This is how laziness talks. Soft, sweet, dangerous. But he remembered one rule. Never miss twice. If he failed one day, he would not fail the next. So he got up again. Not perfect, not excited, but committed. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. And something strange happened. He stopped arguing with the alarm. He started waking up before it rang. He stopped dreaming about success. He started working for it. People noticed. "You look different," his friend said. "You seem serious," his father said. But the biggest change was invisible. He stopped calling himself lazy, because he wasn't lazy anymore. He was disciplined. And here is the truth. He was never lazy. He was just comfortable. Comfort was his addiction, and discipline was his cure. It did not happen in one day. It did not happen with motivation. It happened with small choices. One morning at a time. One decision at a time. One battle at a time. So let me ask you something. Are you ambitious, but lazy? Do you have big dreams, but small actions? Then your life will not change with a big speech. It will change with one small decision. Tomorrow morning, when your alarm rings, what will you choose? Comfort or growth? And now the most important question. Will you just watch this story, or will you live it? If the story felt like it was about you, like this video, comment discipline if you are starting tomorrow. Subscribe for more stories that push you to act, not just dream. Your future self is waiting. Don't make him wait too long.